you know what? Let's not waste no time. The cruiserweights are cruising, fam. The cruiserweights are talking about, it's trying to get busy again. It should be one of the most exciting divisions, in terms of who's there. Pattaya, I like to count Lawrence Okoli, Riakhporhe, Billam-Smith. And now we're in a situation where them man are saying this has been signed. Billam-Smith versus Riakporhe signed. They're still waiting another fight. They're still waiting on Yarden Buatsi to be on the same card. But this fight here, guaranteed, it has been signed. What you telling me?
Here's my thing, because it's still janky to me, bro.
Why?
It's still janky to me. Why? Because there's a whole rematch clause that's just silently just disappeared. Yeah, and we'll get to Okoli later in the show. But
yes.
For me, I just look at it and think to myself, the belts with boxer,
yeah,
don't make me feel good. I don't want no belt over there.
What?
I'll be real. If this is the type of stuff that's just gonna happen, where stuff don't mean anything. Like if there's a rematch clause, it doesn't matter. Like stuff just happens that makes me get like, well, hang on a minute. Is there any order? Because if there's no order, then I'll accept there's no order. But don't advertise like you men are doing things properly. Because do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
But for this fight's sake, it's going to be a good fight. Riakporhe is going to knock him out.
Oh, so no split decision situation?
No split decision situation. Like Billam, he's a nice guy. He seems like a good guy. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean it in any patronizing way. Like, but when you're looking and talking like someone speaking,
and he's got sustainability though. The guy's got
like a good guy.
Sustainability, bro. I think like I'm not trying to talk up Billam, but I want to make sure that we don't do him a disservice. Billam somehow, well, as in he's gonna be there to the end. He's one of those fighters that is gonna just try his hardest to stay in a fight, even if he's bloodied up, bruised, mash up.
It's different when it comes to look, man. Riakporhe's power is not this regular power, bro.
Yeah,
and he doesn't suffer from the things that Okoli suffers from. He really lets his hands go, bro. You know what I mean? You'll be on the end of his punches in agony, bro. Listen, fam. I rooted for my guy Dion Jummer in there, and I watched that, and I was like, oh, his power makes me sick, fam. Because when that shot landed on that weird off angle to the body, and it had man down like that, I said, no, he's not a game. He's a problem. Him and Okoli, if them men get in a ring together, Okoli cannot have any of these mental issues he's dealing with at the moment. Because this guy's he's coming in with his shotgun.
But what is this thing about? Because when I do talk to others, when I do talk to like people and they say, well, Riakporhe's not wanted it. Like as much as, when we rate Riakporhe and say this, that, and the other, there's this kind of feeling of, not wanting to take certain fights. There's like
I hear it. I mean, look, man, that part is in another arena. He may not fancy his chances in that fight. We're looking from the outside with no feelings attached to it. He's looking at thinking, Okoli's fighting him like that, but he ain't gonna fight me like that. I know what it's gonna do with my man. It could be one of those ones. And also, self-perception is a funny thing as well. I used to play basketball, as everybody knows. When I used to play ball, there's one team I played for, like I finished my season for my uni team, and I went to just go and just finish the rest of the season with this team called Greenwich Admirals.
Yeah.
And they're a young kid on there, 17, 18, 6'9", right? Mind of a child, body of a monster, fam. Yeah. And me and him I was mentor, bro. I would stick it on him for certain times. Like certain man be roughing him up. I'll be like, don't have that from him, bro. Look at him. I used to have to really because he couldn't see it. And I used to have, bro, by the end of that season, we us playing together, different brother, fam. After that, I couldn't stop him. That we're equals. You know what I mean? Like we're like, hey, you want the ball? Let me know. Like, no, because he started to believe, he started to buy in. So I'm saying Riakporhe might be a few ways at the early stage of that. He maybe he didn't want the.
And this is where now I'm going to bring up something for us to think about. Because McGuigan, there's a reason why everyone jumps ship and wants to train with Shane. So then, will the Shane factor in this fight against Billam in the rematch have a strong percentage in how this fight goes? We're looking at what?
Did Riakporhe trade with McGuigan at one point?
I'm saying that. No, I don't even know in that situation.
Oh, I don't think so. Yeah.
I'm talking about Billam. I'm talking about Billam, as in Billam's got Shane in his corner, and they did what they needed to do to get Okoli the hell out of here. You know, they hugged, complained, and they were both doing stuff, but they understood the recipe for the win. Now in this one, he's going back again, similar to how AJ's hooked up with my guy. You know, like that relationship's just worked. Is this going to be another one of those? The right relationship, right time, can have a different decision, or do you think the power is the equalizer that just says nah?
Yeah, I think he's been with Shane for a while, because I know that he was with him when Okoli was there, and they used to spar together, like, so they knew each other like really well. So it's not like a brand new relationship. But I hear what you're saying. Yeah. He might be able to have a game plan, and they know what to do for Riakporhe, and they go and get it done. I just don't think they're going to get it done, fam, because Billam is your up and down cruiserweight. You understand me? He fights the way he fights. He's a tough guy, and he's up for it. But where Riakporhe's coming into his game, and he's established his identity as a brute force puncher, fam. Do you know what I mean? The midnight train, bro. This is not a game, fam. Do you know what I mean? Getting in the way of them shots there, it's getting you out of here. I don't think he's got the type of power where you stick around and grind it out and you're bloodied up and you're around 11 slugging back and forth. Nah, dog. Yeah. You're going away. So, yeah.
And it's what's crazy. Obviously, he had the Glowacki fight in Riakporhe, and Bregon, I think he had as well that he fought. But then it's like this guy is semi. It's not bad. The activity is not bad. 2 fights last year. You imagine again to get this thing going. I just want to see the cruiserweights really start fighting. I don't know how old is Riakporhe right now. Is he?
I think he might be late 20s.
Nah, bro, he's not in his. I think he's past the 30 mark as well, bro. Because these guys are looking like they're. Let's quickly check that.
Let me check that. 34. Oh, snap.
This is what I'm saying. And it's like, you just think, I don't know what it is with this generation of fighters, but they're all getting old. Yeah, we know Billam is 33, bro. So it's like, bro, you man really need to step into your cruiserweight. I'm here, like, this is me. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is my division, or I just need to understand things. And I feel like cruiserweight is such a funny division in it, because people always kind of like, it's almost that thing you do, and then you look past it. You go in there and then you see, well, let me fancy myself at heavyweight. There's no one that says, you know what, let's make this cruiserweight division a thing. There's enough. There's 4 good fighters in the cruiserweight division for me, in terms of
name them.
Well, I say Riakporhe's one of them, Billam's one, Okoli's one, and Riakhporhe. Those are the 4 that I would, if they all fought each other, I would love it.
There's Bradis, you know those guys, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but in terms of the fight that I'm interested in is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's the fights that I want to watch, you know, and it's one of those things where it's like, well, you lot all fight. You know what I mean? Let me see who's the best of you guys. You know, usually this division has been, you just kind of like, you just fast track to heavyweight division. How Usyk was looking around for, this is all right. See you later. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It might. You're saying it's somewhere to be. The thing is, it's. I hear what you're saying. It's somewhere to be if it's like there just needs to be more going on. Right now, it's not the place to be yet. There's just decent ingredients. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know, man. It depends what this looks like, because right now, I think this is a one-side show that we're gonna see. I reckon Riakporhe's gonna get him the hell out of here. The fight that becomes very insane to think about is, what does Riakporhe and Opataya potentially look like?
Exactly, because don't just say Opataya. I get he's good.
Yeah, no, that
he's gonna just mash everyone up, because
they're not the same size. They're not the same size. That's what I'll say, is they're not the same size. He's on the smaller end of cruiser. Like, when you look at him, just the body type and the stature, the way he is. Whereas Okoli and Riakporhe, them men are of the same cloth in terms of how do you make cruiser? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So yeah.
I see, and I would love to see. There you go. Because how tall is Riakporhe? 6'2". Riakporhe 6'5". Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
and he's not a small. He's a very solid, bro.
Yeah. But he's got the age on his side though, because 28 years old in of attire as well. But I would love to see that. This is the thing. These are the scuffs. Usually cruiserweights, I'm like, oh, when is it over? Not like when's it over, but all right, we'll watch this now. Do you know what I'm saying? Where it's like it doesn't have to feel like that for the finally, it's a pop-in division, really. And it's just it's mad because I get the point you make about boxer, and boxer, you know, it's like, well, you've had these guys. It's not even hard to make Billam versus these are your fighters.
Riakporhe, Billam-Smith, that should have happened. I don't know what is going on over there. Riakporhe, bro, that man had a scuff in the cinema. You have all the promo materials you need. The stage is set for the clash, bro. South London, East London, let this thing fly. And for some reason, I have no idea where we are now.
We'll see what happens after this one, but
let's get to this one. Let's get to